Hi guys, welcome here, welcome back. This episode of As a Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to be reading for the male Scorpio collective, the male energy of Scorpio. Remember, energy is fluid. You don't have to be born a male as a gender to be a male energy. Neither do you have to be born a female to be a feminine energy. We each carry both of them inside of us, and they come in handy at different times in our life, you know? Mastering the nurturing and mastering the masculine, like take charge energy. So that being said, I'm going to be reading... Oh, there's Kitty. I'm going to be reading for the masculine Scorpio collective. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. I've dropped some links in the description box. If you would like to follow me on Facebook, that link is in the description. If you would like to send me and my channel mission a donation, that link is also in the description. If you would like an ultra cloth like mine, minus the embroidery, that link is in the description. And I have joined the world of TikTok. That link is also in the description. Remember, guys, you can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. And that choice is always ours. The first card out that we have is the Light. Something is being revealed, uncovered. The veil is the thinnest right now for those of you that are into Samhain and Halloween. The veil between the other worlds is at its thinnest. So we have reveal. What are we revealing here, Scorpio? Evolution with resurrection. Some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius. This feels really, really light. Feels very playful, like a playful energy. And remember, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Or if you have your north node in Scorpio. Scorpio, the Scorpio male collective. We have reveal and evolution. Some of you have had an aha moment, some sort of major breakthrough with your own transformation. Let's see, what else can we tell Scorpio universe? Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Scorpio's evolution and growth. And we have the Tower. So some of you guys have just gone through a major Tower moment. Remember, towers aren't always necessarily a bad thing. It just depends on how we react to the circumstances, right? I always call this the you better check yourself before you wreck yourself kind of card, you know? Sometimes that things might seem like they are completely falling apart, but if you add to that misery, then it makes something that's not a huge molehill into a mountain. You know what I mean? So this is sudden and abrupt. This seems like a very sudden and abrupt type of aha moment. This is almost like the Ace of Swords. This is a very sudden and abrupt realization, understanding, internal, it feels very internal. Like an understanding something just clicked inside of you. It might have been about something that was going awry, or something that has been built on faulty foundation. Like maybe some of you guys had an aha moment about the foundation of which you've been building something on. And it was like this sudden light bulb, like the switch just got flipped. You have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck here on the split. I'm going to leave that out. The Ten of Cups to me is like permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. That's happiness that you can share with the world. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces. Some of you might have had an aha moment to the fact that you are dealing with the Ten of Cups, that you are in control of your own emotions and your love. Some of you might have figured out that you have a lot of love for somebody that you were denying before. Maybe you had an aha moment about your own feelings towards another person. Maybe you've been putting them at arm's distance, and you've had this reveal, this evolution to this Tower moment, to the Ten of Cups, you know? Remember, everything falls apart sometimes in order for it to fall into place. We might not see the big picture, but we all have this piece of this puzzle. An analogy that I'm sure some of you have heard from. I've learned a lot from Rich Lopp, so some of the things that I talk about, I've heard from him. And he talked about how we're all dealt these puzzle pieces, right? And our puzzle piece might look ugly and out of shape, and we don't understand it. But have you ever seen a puzzle that's missing one piece? You get to the final completion and there's just this missing piece in the middle of this puzzle. And that puzzle's not complete without this ugly, misshapen piece inside of your puzzle when the big picture comes, you know? We usually want to throw those ugly pieces away and pretend like they don't exist. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sneezing. Yeah, some of you are seeing things from a whole new perspective. I'm going to read what the book says about the Hangman. I know the Hangman is a different viewpoint. You know, you're surrendering your fixed point of view for a more open. See all the rainbow color beneath him? That's all of the possible possibilities. That's not just black and white. There are different shades of purple. There are different shades of blue. It's not just blue. Is it an aqua blue? Is it a teal blue? Is it a vibrant red? Is it an orange red? Is it a burnt red? Is it canary yellow? Or is it like 70s orange mushroom cup yellow, you know? There are so many different variants of one single aspect. And a lot of times we forget to look at it like that. We forget that there are all these other possible possibilities. You know, and I feel that a lot of you have really had a aha moment that was like a tower, but not a bad tower. Towers are only bad if you internalize them to be bad. And we have control over how we view things. Nobody else can tell us how to see something. Nobody else can tell us how to feel about something. You know? We are all conscious, creative beings that are continuously creating unconsciously. The only mistakes we make in life are the ones we don't learn from. If you honestly don't know that something's a mistake, you know, and then you get this aha moment and the tower falls, once you're aware of what, if you feel what you're doing is wrong and you're aware of it, at that point, you have a chance to choose to change. The best apology ever is changed behavior. You know, people can say whatever they want. They say whatever they want all the time. That's the part of free will that humans have. We have the ability to lie. Not only to other people, but to ourselves as well, you know? But once we become aware, and I feel like that's what this tower moment is like becoming aware. At that point, anything after that point is a conscious choice. You know, if you continue doing whatever this awareness, whatever this reveal was in evolution towards your 10 of cups, if you continue on the path, then that's your choice. If you continue to make the same mistake, then that is a cognitive choice at that point. If you honestly didn't know something was wrong, or you honestly didn't know and didn't think about it in a way that others might see it that way, or you know, you didn't know what you were doing was wrong, then that's not a mistake, it's a mistake. But if you continue with the same action after the awareness, then that's a conscious choice at that point. You know? If somebody's cheating on you, they don't cheat on you on accident. They cheat on you because that's what they wanted to do in that moment. Rather it be to hurt you, rather it be some sort of deep-seated emotional self-sabotage they have inside of themselves, or whatever, that's still a conscious choice. Nobody does those things by accident. You don't really lie on accident, you know? A lot of times we lie because we're afraid to be abandoned. We can't trust the person that we're talking to, so we have a tendency to lie to them so that we don't have to deal with all the drama of what actually telling them the truth will do. But still, you're just lying to yourself at that point, right? We have the Star at the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, I was going to read about the Hangman. Sorry, guys. I'm going to pull this out too. I'm reading from the Patch Tarot right now, which is the guys that do the spirit science, right? I don't know if some of you are familiar with this, but they made a tarot deck, and I find it fascinating. I think it's really cool. The Hangman. Oh, I opened right to it. That's another indication I'm supposed to read this, right? The Hangman hangs upside down from an ankh, an ancient Egyptian symbol of eternal life. His spirit descends from heavenly planes above and into the new lower worlds of the manifest, the physical and physical. He surrenders willingly, feeling and observing the accumulation of all that he is. He purposefully sacrifices his actions and old ways of life in order to take passage into a new one filled with even deeper learning and a grander awareness of all that is. The Hangman is an akin to a baby who flips upside down in the womb just before being born. Held in a state of surrender between two worlds, he is about to give up his old life and enter into a new one. The appearance of a hangman is a call to surrender, to enter a state where you are observing, integrating, and expanding inward with a great emotional depth. In this, there is a level of sacrifice. At the topmost level, it is a call to sacrificial action as you wait for the opportune moment. But you can take this further if there is something in your life you wish to transcend, such as letting go of a bad habit or even doing a fast. Regardless, this card signifies that transmutation is upon you. Proceed calmly and with clear purpose, however, as rushing into it. Or making attempts without clarity will put yourself at risk and potentially stall or reverse your flow towards completion. So yeah, a lot of you have had this huge awakening inside of yourself, this revelation, this reveal, surrender, faith, you know, towards your prosperity and 10 of Cups. Everything is always working out for you, like Abraham Hicks says. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. How we perceive it, you know, we always say that, oh yeah, everything's always working out for me, but usually only when it's good. Now, if you can honestly and wholeheartedly have faith in the fact that everything is working out for you, even in the midst of these giant towers of whether it be perception or external or internal, the universe has no choice but to hand you that 10 of Cups. That is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups doesn't come from someone else. When you get to the 10 of Cups, you're at a point where you are so full of love and understanding and respect, honor, admiration, eagerness, that you can share that with someone else. They're not taking from your cup. You're not taking from their cup. You both have full cups and you're able to share that. They always say the best teachers, like you can know if you're a master or not, is if you can teach it. We have the Wheel of Flow at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are definitely, this is a huge transition, whether it be internal or external. I'm pretty sure the internal ones are the most important anyways, right? An aha moment inside yourself, like reevaluating your blueprint, reevaluating where you're going to build this foundation. I mean, towers only fall when you build on faulty foundations. When you build on faulty foundations. If you're building in the middle of a swamp, you know, and you want to have a skyscraper in the middle of some wetland, chances are that's not going to work. You know, you have to put the research in and the understanding to the development of whatever it is that you're building. And that is also internally, that's eternally, that's emotionally. But a lot of you guys have a lot of success just around the corner. You are definitely working towards success, Scorpio. Definitely working towards success. What else can we tell the Scorpio male collective out there, universe? What else can we tell the Scorpio male collective out there? With the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to read from the book from this one too, just because. The Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing, like, embodies home and the hearth, like the type of energy that's always greeting you at the door and cleaning and making cookies and very invested in home life and being a mom, being a grandmother, being a great aunt, being the best friend, the best sister, that's embodying that role with wholeheartedness, in my opinion. Let's see what the book says. The Queen of Discs strides along a riverbed, watching the flow of the water as it cuts through the earth, bringing nourishment to life both inside and outside the water. She is the mother of the earth, embodying the fertility and heart which is required to sustain and maintain life on this planet. The Queen of Discs is a quiet, diligent, practical, and home-oriented woman, holding on awareness of her material affairs while putting tremendous emotional love into her surrender of actions. She makes sure to nurture and take care for those around her. When you draw the Queen of Discs, is an invitation for the warm, motherly energy of your heart to take the material affairs that require it. To take care of the material affairs that require it. Yeah, so that's putting your emotion, like that's somebody that takes nurturing and mothering and being that role very seriously, you know. And some of you are either embodying that energy, or you have somebody around you that's very supportive and embodies that energy, that shows you what that energy feels like towards this 10 of Cups. What else can we tell Scorpio? What else can we tell Scorpio, universe? So they can move towards this 10 of Cups. I feel like you're on the right path. If some of you are questioning this new internal growth that you have, don't. You are on the right path. And there goes my dog. See? Here it goes. What else do we got for Scorpio? Don't neglect this nurturing, either this nurturing side of you or this nurturing person. If you have a nurturing person around you, it could be a Virgo. Don't neglect the nurturing part of you. Don't be so caught in the masculine energy that you forget to be to embody the feminine aspects of yourself as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being the nurturing person. There's absolutely nothing wrong with somebody that wants to nurture you. And we have the Priestess at the bottom of the deck here. Sorry guys, somebody's knocking on my door. I'm going to take that as a sign as those are your messages, Scorpio. Much love, you guys. Vroom, beep, beep.